it used to. I used to feel bad. I used to go and block people. Now when I see it, I have become quite nonchalant about it. I feel like, on one hand, sometimes if I'm in a bad mood and I'm having a very low day or I'm feeling low, I'd look at it and I'm like, where are these people going? They're going to hell. When you read something very, very nasty or something like like a character assassination statement, then you feel like, what is wrong with you?
That Pakistani whatever reviewer was tagging everybody and then everybody was covering it. That's exactly what they needed. You may not like a movie, but how do you draw the difference between film critiquing and just targeting somebody? Do you notice that even when you read reviews or criticism?
So, you know, if there's one thing that sells more than celebrities, it's celebrity bashing. You firstly put our focus on our aesthetics. Then when a person does something about their aesthetics and goes around and gets it changed or doctored, it is then that you're like, why would you do that? You're setting a wrong example.
Absolutely.
So first you shame a person for their appearance, and then when they try to fix it because they succumb to their insecurities and the hatred surrounding it, then you bash them for giving into the hate.
A lot of them, when they hate, when you reply to them, they're like, hey, I'm a huge fan, I just wanted your reply.
There will be times in a whole year, and actually this time I did feel a little bad, who would ask me to say, and people that I don't even talk to for like years. Every time that they're doing something even small, something small is coming out and they'd be like, hey, can you post a story? And I'd always be like, yeah, of course, why not? But when I sent my trailer out, and that also because somebody like a director, a producer, they said that, spread the word. And when I did that, I think 5 people replied back. Forget about actually posting on the story. So I don't feel bad, but
that's
I feel like if you don't want to do it for somebody else, why ask the same person?
I agree.
Why expect it back from me?
It's very difficult to mix horror and comedy, but when you see the trailer, people have loved it. Have you read the comments?
I try not to.
Why? The comments are outstanding.
Oh, I'm glad.
You should just go and read the comments on the trailer. And I'm saying it because, do you feel sometimes you guys underestimate yourself? Let me start with that, both of you. Every day?
Every time.
All the time.
Why?
All the time.
Why?
Because I think the self-critique is like the worst critique, because whenever you see yourself, you kind of find all the faults before the good, and you think and you kind of reenact the scene in your head, and you're like, I could have done this better or that better. So I think that's why.
But why, Palak?
No, I don't think I underestimate myself. I think I just am sort of like aware of what people can be like. And also I have very kind people around me. So if the people around me like it, I don't normally seek for outside validation.
You also said that up.
Underestimate is not the correct word. But I think बहुत ज़्यादा खुद को ऐसा serious लेना और मुझे लगता है कि अपना दिमाग बहुत जल्दी ख़राब हम खुद ही करते हैं कि अब मैं बहुत बड़ी चीज़ हो गया हूँ. उस चीज़ से बचाती है मुझे ये चीज़, इसलिए मैं थोड़ा वैसा अंडर एस्टिमेट. उसके अलावा उसको क्या बोल सकते हैं? और
you don't take yourself too seriously.
Yeah,
वैसा.
But I think today is the time because you guys are talking about it, you said something so wonderful, because when I go, like you all have digital presence, I think hatred is sold
rampant.
It's so bad. It's so toxic. Like whenever we meet, we are trying to be kind to each other. We are only saying that kindness and empathy is the way to be. But when you go online, especially on anything, on a film promotion campaign or only your solo campaigns, you will see like there's dirt everywhere, and the dirt gets amplified. Does it get to you ever? Like when you read all of that, because at the end, you guys might be public figures, but eventually you're humans too.
But I think initially used to, जब पहली दूसरी फिल्म थी तब तो फील होता था कि मतलब ये क्या हो रहा है, लोग क्या बोल रहे हैं. But with time, it's an experience. And for me, it is like I don't. When it's a hit also, मुझे वो realize नहीं होती, because I'm always been focused on my work, on the character which has been given, and every film, all the team, even my directors, actors, and everyone, it's like a 40-day schedule or a 60-day schedule. You're like a family on the set.
Yeah.
You work so much hard on it, and even your technicians, everybody. So I just take it as an experience every film. मतलब बहुत कुछ सीखने मिलता है. But when you see this trolling, comments and everything, I don't feel like कि इन पे ध्यान देना चाहिए इतना. Because ये तो होता ही रहेगा, ये आगे भी होगा. You do a film which is a hit or the film which doesn't work, then also they'll write it.
Absolutely.
You
Does it
cannot
get
stop.
to you?
We have had like numerous conversations
That's
about
true.
this. No, now it doesn't get to me. It used to. I used to feel bad. I used to go and block people. Now when I see it, I have become quite nonchalant about it. I feel like, on one hand, sometimes if I'm in a bad mood and I'm having a very low day or I'm feeling low, I'd look at it and I'm like, where are these people going? They're going to hell. And because, it's such bad karma. But on the other hand, the next minute I'll change myself and think they're all phantom people hiding behind their screens, writing rubbish on other people. Such pitiful lives they're living,
Yeah.
If that gives you happiness, so be it. Please continue doing what you're doing. And it doesn't matter. And also, I truly believe that, why see the glass half empty all the time? You have to concentrate on the love and the appreciation that you're getting, that we all have been getting for so many years. So I'd rather focus on that. But if you're asking me, does it get to me sometimes? Of course, everybody is a human being. And when you read something very, very nasty or something like a character assassination statement, then you feel like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
But that's that.
No, but I still want to ask you this, that sometimes it's from unidentified people. I don't know if I should say this, but there's a reason why I moved out of being like a media person in the last, especially 2-3 months, because in the last 1.5 years, I've been noticing a gradual shift in the way media functions. Like today's reviews are not reviews. They are like opinions not about the person's performance, but about the person's body. About the person as an individual, how they are as a human being. Like it doesn't become
It's not
film
professional,
critiquing,
it's
it's
personal.
self-critiquing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's happened.
personal.
It's happened to a lot of people today, and people have spoken about it. People talking about nose and everything. That's crazy. What do you see? Where do you feel like media also somewhere, like when I was telling people that don't talk about it, because that person, that Pakistani whatever reviewer, was tagging everybody and then everybody was covering it. That's exactly what they needed. You may not like a movie, but how do you draw the difference between film critiquing and just targeting somebody? Do you notice that even when you read reviews or criticism?
So, if there's one thing that sells more than celebrities, it's celebrity bashing.
Yeah.
And on top of that, it's especially, and we are in a time right now where there's just a lot of hatred towards public figures in general. It's just unabashed and it's relentless, and it's always existed, right? But never to this extent. And I understand that now people feel that anybody could do their job. There's this sentiment going around, which I respect, and I'm all for earning a person's reverence. But at the same time, it needs to be fair, especially in a situation where you firstly put our focus on our aesthetics. Then when a person does something about their aesthetics and goes around and gets it changed or doctored, it is then that you're like, why would you do that? You're setting a wrong example.
Absolutely.
So
And each to
first
their
you
own, man.
shame a person for their appearance, and then when they try to fix it because they succumb to their insecurities and the hatred surrounding it, then you bash them for giving into the hate. It's just the most unfulfilling situation a person can be in. And
it's a loop.
It's a loop.
And
And the thing is, but that's the truth is that they basically just want to criticize you. It could be your nose, it could be your hair, it could be your body weight, it could be your performance, warranted or unwarranted.
Yeah.
And if it's none of that, then you know what? This person just got lucky. Okay.
To add to that, I'm sorry, am I cutting you?
No, not at
Just
all.
to add to that, I probably will talk at length on this for something else. But the sad part is when you talk about whether it's criticism or whether it's trolling, these are the kind of people who are actually not achieved a lot in their lives. And like Palak said, they always have hatred for the public figure, but they are not willing to see the amount of hard work and hustle and struggle that person had to go through to reach where they are today.
Absolutely.
So that's what is funny to me. That's what is, I'm like, even if you have like a tad bit of common sense, do you know how much hard work they have had to put in to learn the craft, to actually go for auditions, to actually not belong to to any kind of film family, or have no means to kind of go and actually get their first job, and so on and so forth. For whatever number of years that we all have been working, we've worked hard. We have worked for endless hours. We've given it our all, and which is why we are where they are. And when they so callously write things, I feel like the joke is on you, it's not on us.
Absolutely.
I seriously feel that.
It's very scary Because if you see, there's a positive side to social media, but there's so much negative right now because everybody wants to be famous.
Yeah.
Even if there's an actor or an actress they want to comment, they'll comment first negative.
Absolutely.
You know, so that other people join.
I'll tell you the whole circle, okay? But I'm sorry I'm taking some time. Today, media publications, responsible media publications are also writing, this person got trolled and there are troll comments in the story. What is happening is, the people who are sending love, the reason I started off with the love is because you need to know that there is a side which loves you, okay? That never gets highlighted. So what is happening, those people who want your attention with the love, they are not getting with the love. So they see that other people are getting it with the hatred. So the people who are spreading hatred will do it more to come more. And people who are loving, a percentage of that will also turn towards hatred and just come and troll you to feature and get your attention.
No, but also, why will I not affront you if I know that my comment can get picked up and become an article, and then I can be like, bro, I'm on the news, bro.
Yeah.
Which is also another high that news publications are actually giving people on a day-to-day basis.
True.
It's the most bizarre thing I've ever seen in my life.
But like, I guess everybody would agree to this, that a lot of them, when they hate, when you like reply to them, they're like, hey, I'm a huge fan, I just wanted your reply.
I totally agree.
So that's the thing. I make sure that I don't reply to it, because I said it earlier, because what happens is it's not justified, because the people who love you are not getting reply and the people who hate you are getting reply. It's not justified. But और एक चीज है ना, वो क्या गुरु का डायलॉग है, जब लोग तुम्हारे खिलाफ बोल रहे हो, समझ लो तरक्की कर रहे हो.
Absolutely. Recently I had done this where मेरे को इतना गुस्सा आ गया, I was going through a mental low, emotional low, whatever it is.
It's in the air, bro.
Yeah, and also the retrograde, because I believe in it.
Retrograde is a thing.
I literally went to one person's profile, searched the surname, went to their relative's profile, sent, do you know this person, do you know this person? They all responded saying yes. I screenshotted the comment, I said, this is what they've commented. So you want me to take it to the cyber police? I will do it, otherwise you confront. Then the immediate next day, that guy has come and said, sorry, I really like your work. Why don't you come to Rajasthan? I will sponsor your stay. We will take care of it. I'm like, buddy, like this is what happens. Like, it's so strange. One more thing that I want to ask you is that it's an ensemble. It's a fun ensemble. You guys are having a lot of fun even while you're not shooting, right? But you've also worked in spaces in life, not just in the industry, where you might have come across insecure people, you know. And recently Salman sir said this wonderfully, that he was asked that you support everybody's movie, but not many people come and support your film. And he said that maybe they think that I don't deserve it, but everybody needs it. For a Salman Khan to come and say that, it's hurting. Did you guys ever feel that when you guys were doing something, that maybe your near and dear ones who you expected, they didn't
Can I tell
stand
you
up?
something though? The best answer to anybody's insecurity, or anybody not doing what you would do for them, is to give them more love. Anybody who's insecure, just feed it with love and just be your nice, cool self. Either it'll pass off, or then they'll realize that there's no point with it. Also, I mean, if you guys would like to add.
The need of it is like when you expect it. Like for me, I give love because I want to give love.
You want to give love.
Like, so I would never get
Very true.
offended by you not doing it for me, because I didn't expect it at the first place. I'm doing it because I love you, and
But it hurts you, yeah. Sometimes it pinches you on bad days.
It's not even about bad days. I'll tell you something though, something very small. I don't know if some people would get offended with it or not. I'm not naming anybody. But you know, there will be times in a whole year, and actually this time I did feel a little bad, who would ask me to say, and people that I don't even talk to for like years, every time that they're doing something even small, something small is coming out, and they'd be like, hey, can you post a story? And I'd always be like, yeah, of course, why not? But when I sent my trailer out, and that also because somebody like a director, a producer, they said that, you know, spread the word. And when I did that, I think 5 people replied back. Forget about actually posting on the story. So I don't feel bad, but
That's
I feel
an
like
actual thing.
if you don't want to do it for somebody else, why ask the
Why
same
expect it?
person?
I agree.
Why expect it back from me? So it's not about me having any expectations from you, but the fact that you expect it from me, and if I wouldn't do it for you, then you'd feel bad or hold a grudge against me. But I guess it's just the way it is.
Like
so.
for me, I'm quite sorted. Like if I ask somebody to post it, and majority they do. If somebody doesn't, I don't care. Because here in this industry, we need to understand everything. You know, you have to be that strong enough and think only about yourself. You do movies, give your 100%. That's it. Your friends are there. You get to know who are your real friends.
Yeah.
And that's
It's
the
not
reason.
about that. That is not. I don't
No, I'm
expect.
just-
Also, I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah,
saying.
I
Yeah, because
know.
you don't post. That's okay. You can send all the very best. That's
Correct,
what I'm saying.
Correct. That is there. But also, you know, यहाँ पे काफी चीजें, it's all chaos most of the time, and I've seen people who are very insecure. It's better to be just doing your work, your thing, and when you have your close friends, that's enough. And everybody, I think, all of us, we have like
Very blessed
Yeah, we
with
have
the
very
best
good
friends.
friends.
One last point to add this, like, not a lot of people know, like, not just film industry, but like everything has to be collaborative right now. Otherwise, you can't survive.
Absolutely.
Like, if I make the best dosa or the best vada pav, nobody's gonna eat it every day. But like, if I collaborate with someone who makes dosa, who makes idli, everybody's gonna come there every day. So the whole world needs to be collaborative to survive right now.
But you know, you are one of those very few, I should say this on camera because you are one of those very few people who actually is collaborative as a digital influencer also. You know that you come with a different set of, you know, if you and I have to collaborate, I know that my numbers are much lesser than yours, but it
Doesn't
shouldn't,
matter.
I would be happy, but you don't mind it. But there are many times that I have seen people
If you
behave
see
like
my
really
profile,
out
I've
of
never
place.
collaborated with anybody who's higher than me. It's always, I just
Yeah.
want to like give love for the people who I think I've never got when I was growing up. That's all.
I have to, before leaving, ask you about Sanjay sir. Of course, Sanjay sir is not a part of this. You had done this video with Sanjay sir, which had gone viral. Did this film get offered to? Did you offer him the movie after seeing that video?
No,
No.
they've been
No,
friends
they didn't.
forever.
They've been friends forever.
No. It's not friendly casting.
Okay.
No, I've met him on the first
Do
day.
not say these things when I'm sitting here. Huh? This will become a whole different thing then.
Oh shit! Gentle giant. He's a gentle giant. Matlab, you can feel intimidated by him, but he makes you feel at ease when you meet him, right? What was your first hand experience of meeting for the
I
first time?
remember the first time I met in 2018, I think, and for a film, and I was waiting in his hall room. किसी ने बोला कि सर आ रहे हैं अभी थोड़ी देर में, तो I waited like 10 minutes, then he came, and I could see through the mirror that the walk, you know, I can just see the walk and the aura, और मैं कुछ नहीं बोल पाया फिर. And he came, he sat, and he was the one who was talking. I was just saying yes, Hanji, that's it. I think that what I've seen since childhood, we all have seen, that is always in our heads. You know, the aura he has and the positivity he has, and also he's always been there personally whenever I've called. So that is the most special thing about him, and he's there on the set for everyone,
Yeah.
for the cues and everything. That's the reason he's Sanjay Dutt.
You know, some
Yeah.
people, if he's entered right now and you've not seen him, you'll feel the presence.
Yeah.
That's what he was. And there are very few people who has that aura. And Sir is like,
And he's a very giving actor, which I've not seen of people of his caliber. You know, he's giving in a very, like, as an artist should be. And he sets a very good precedent for like people, for younger artists coming into the industry, you know, that it really makes you want to be like, hey, you know, when I'm hopefully one day successful and older, even when I don't have to do any favors to anyone around me, I still will be off screen giving cues just so your scene is better.
Yeah.
I've
You know?
recently made a video just to promote the movie. He didn't have my number. He took it from Siddhant, texted me saying that, Nick, this is amazing.
Yeah, he's a very
Imagine him
kind
doing
person.
it. Like,
Yeah, he's-
does he really require to do it?
That's
but
true.
that made me so like,
And
I'm
I
like, I
also-
really want to do a lot for this now.
Yeah.
No, yeah, please. No, please.
मैं आई थिंक मैं तो पहली बार हमारी फिल्म के सेट पे पुणे में ही मेरी पहली बार मुलाकात हुई सर से. बट मैं लगभग 12-13 साल का हूँ तब हमारे जिम में पोस्टर लगा था सर का, संजू सर का. वो और एक सलमान भाई, दो के पोस्टर होते, तो वो पोस्टर से फिर ये पोस्टर तक आ गए हम. तो बस आई एम वेरी हैप्पी.
And also, I'll tell you something. So me and sir we talk in Punjabi mostly. So sir was like, I told him once कि sir 6 बजे नहीं तो शाम को एक फोटो डाल देते हैं साथ में. तो मुझे लगा फिर सर बिजी हो गए. कभी मेरा सीन था, कभी उनका था, फिर हमारा साथ में था. 6 बज गए तो मुझे इतना याद नहीं था. सर केम, hele सन्नी 6 बज गए, वो फिर फोटो डालते हैं.
How
So
sweet.
cute.
So that
yeah.
was the most sweetest thing.
Yeah.
I was fully intimidated, and I wanted to actually. I've been such a huge fan, and you see that walk, those eyes, and you're like, okay, time stops for a bit. And I thought I'm going to ask so many stories, and I'll have so many questions. First day, I've only gone and said, hello, sir. That's it. when I was acting, and I had to go on like Bhootni on him, you know. And I was like, this is not cute. I also want to do like a nice scene. And there was this scene there where I had to keep my feet, and I was just, you know, Bangali da kore. I was just doing this. So he was also thinking, what is this woman doing? So I think on the third or fourth day shoot, I must have had like a 5-minute conversation. So that's been the collaboration that has been, but it was a dream come true for me, and I'm also very happy that I'm on this poster today.
Yeah, and thank you for doing this, genuinely.
Always.
I know that this movie not only, it's not just a horror comedy, but it also speaks a different language towards love. I hope that you guys get the love that you guys are
Thank
sending
you for
out.
catching that
And I'm
undertone.
really
Thank
happy
you.
the way you are excited for the film.
Yes, thank you. It
Thank you
really
so
means a
much.
lot to us.
Everybody's-
And before going, of course, I have to ask both of you, what has been your most viral, have you been trying any of the viral skincare routines? What has been your skincare hack? maybe?
You know, the putting toner pads as a face mask for like 20-30 minutes, that's my new thing. I love doing that.
I do all the steps. I don't know the steps. I don't know 6 steps, 7 steps, but I do it all. Like I put the moisturizer, the sunscreen, the under eye cream, and same retinol, and what are those called?
I do
Niacinamide,
Niacinamide.
like those things.
Kojic acid.
Co-
No, not
Kojic
kojic
acid.
acid. That's it.
There's so much to do, na?
Yeah.
हम बोले इतने face wash खत्म सो जाओ.
Now I'm gonna send
Face
you
wash
a
with
hamper
sabun.
so that you try everything. Huh?
Face wash for
Sabun.
Everybody-
Dettol.
I was in
We love
Korea,
Dettol.
and ever since I've come back, genuinely my skin is
glowing.
skinning. And thank you so much for
Thank
doing
you.
this. Like I said,
Thank you.
to much more love. And once the movie releases, may we sit and celebrate the success.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you,
Thank you,
guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much.